In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can connect your MongoDB database to your MERN stack project that is hosted on Coolify. Okay, so I want to start by saying that this project is going to be the local Coolify MongoDB database. Okay, and I'm going to create another tutorial that will also have a Coolify MongoDB database, but this one is going to be about creating the MongoDB database in Coolify and then connecting that. In the other tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can use actually your Docker file to just create the MongoDB database automatically when you upload Docker file to Coolify. So let's get started. So in this one, what you need to understand is you first need to go into your server folder and wherever the index.js file is, okay, then here you will have mongoose.connect and then I'm using a environment variable. This is how my backend is set up. I just want to show you that first so that you know how this is done. Okay, so I'm putting the connection string here. Okay, so I need to put in this environment variable, the connection string. Okay, so I've already put my project on my Coolify. I've installed that and I've made a separate tutorial on how to do that. So after you've done that, what you do is go into your environment variable, okay, and you need to click on add. Okay, and here what you do is name this the same thing that you had in this. So I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave this empty for now. I'm gonna say saying you have to put in. So put in anything really for now. Just say this. Okay, so after you've done this, what you're gonna do is go into your project. Okay, so in projects, you'll create a project and then it will have this production and it's the same type of setup. Okay, so you'll have your application here, but now you can click the new button and you can go here, okay, and select MongoDB. And now what it's done is created a MongoDB database for you. Okay, so how do you connect it? So as you see, you have the Mongo URL here. Okay, but this is for internal purposes. Okay, so what you're going to do is select this option. Oh, it's saying a public port is required. So you can just say 5432, okay, and then click this. You also need to start the server. Okay, so as you can see, it is running now, and you need to put in a public port. So 5432, and then click this. And as you can see, a public URL has been created. Okay, so I'm not going to show you mine. So just copy all of this. After you've copied that, you're going to go into your project. So here, where we had our MongoDB URI in our environment variable. Okay, so I'm going to paste this in and then click update. And now my MongoDB URI is updated. And another thing I want to show you is that if you open up your MongoDB Compass, you can actually click this. And here in the connection string area, you can put in the connection string that you have. Okay, and then give this some kind of name. So the name is going to be Coolify Hostinger MongoDB. Okay, so I'm going to save and connect. And as you can see, it has connected. And if I click this, you can see everything is available inside of this. So now if I go to my URL, okay, my MERN app is running. I click this. Okay, so something went wrong. I'm just gonna quickly check this and come back. So you also need to redeploy. I'm just gonna let it redeploy and come back. Okay, so it's done redeploying. Now I'm going to go into my link, and this is the front end link. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click this, and as you can see, the database is connected. So this is how you create a MongoDB in Coolify and connect it. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can just have a MongoDB database created with your Docker file. So I also want to point out actually one more thing, which is that there is a small security risk with this. The reason for that is that this is a public URL then that you are using. So basically anyone with a password and the username can access it. And just to show you, this ends up being your username and this ends up being your password, and this public Mongo URL is basically something that has both of those inside of it. Okay, and that is why there is a small security risk with this. That's how we were also able to connect this with our MongoDB Compass on our local computer. But this does give you a little bit of ease because you can then see certain things within your own computer. And the reason we can't connect this with the internal URL, because you're seeing there's a public URL, there is a internal URL. So the public URL is basically public. Anyone can use this to connect to your MongoDB database. They have the username and password, but with the internal URL, they can only connect within the container itself. But this is in a separate container. That has to be understood. So in the next tutorial, I'll actually be showing you how you can just in your Docker code file, add what you need to add to make the MongoDB database available inside your container so that because it's on the same container, you can just use the internal URL rather than using the public one. So I hope you like this tutorial. Like and subscribe to stay updated on the latest tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.